across the interwebs. Alright. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. Over again.
Don't get that song stuck in my head.
Dude, you can probably already tell it's stuck in my head.
Like Yellow Card or who else sings that? I can't remember.
I don't know. I don't remember who sings it.
I know.
I know, but I don't want to say, right?
I guess tip of the tongue. Why can't I think of it? Secondhand something?
Secondhand Serenade?
Yes.
That sounds right. I'll let you say that. One of my best friends went through a very emo band stage and he listened to that stuff all the time.
Yeah, that was me in my high school years. Still kind of me now.
So, an old man get hit by a train. He didn't see it in the pouring rain. Didn't hear me shout, look out for the train. I didn't say anything. I wonder what the hell they're talking about in there.
Well, if it's anything like mine, it should be done soon.
Who the hell's next?
Maybe if I didn't fail the perception check, things would have went differently. I have no idea.
All right, Chris, you and me.
All right.
Bye, Chris. Good luck. Have fun.
Was that fun for you too, Tato? Or
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I got to learn some insight. Okay, Dylan, I had to change the name of the status of the Jenny chat.
Oh, yeah? Whoops. Not Chris and David. I mean, that's fair. I mean, unfortunately, I'm going to be on the receiving end of this, I feel, here in a second, but,
Very sorry.
oh my god. Hello, viewers. Welcome to our D&D Night. DM's at one of our dudes in the other secret party right now, and I figure that I'm next.
yeah, it's fun. And I imagine I should be able to blow what happened. Oh, my thing happened, so we'll wait for David to confirm.
I think he's being secret for a reason. So yeah, we will eventually. Oh no! Someone rolled perception.
Oh, he
Yeah, I
probably
mean,
should
I'd do the barbarian, like, perception not his thing.
That probably should have been hidden, all things
Yeah,
considered.
that probably should have been hidden. Like, between... is there a way to do that? To send it just between you and the DM?
I believe there's a way, like, you do, like, a whisper of it.
Yeah, I'm sure there is, and also after things are rolled, the DM can click on them and hide them as well. That I know for sure because I've done it 1,000 times. I saw an old man get hit by a train. Hey, welcome in my TikTok friends. Feel free to give me a follow. Appreciate you
All right,
guys.
Dylan. Ironically, actually, I guess technically this is the only one that isn't secret, because someone can just watch your stream. But anyway, you and me. Let's head to the DM secrets here.
Jumping in. I'm in.
You are Dylan Dees. You find yourself in a gray, misty place. It takes you a moment to realize where you are, but you look down and remember and see your armor and the warhammer you have with you, and you realize these are ceremonial. The armor is covered in different pictures and moments from your own life that depict you fighting old battles, vanquishing foes, meeting friends, celebrating victories, saving the innocent. And it dawns on you as you look around and see this gray, shifty road you're on. Other figures sort of slowly meander on by. Even you, your feet are moving by. You're just sort of walking a little bit without realizing it. You're dead. This is your funeral armor that you've been buried in. It's not the armor you wore in life, which when you were a younger man was powerful, enchanted. You left that to younger men long ago. Your adventuring career, while robust, eventually you decided what was important was your family. And you returned to your estate up in the north. You raised children and watched grandchildren grow up proudly. It was a happy life. The only thing that sometimes you do feel like you could have done more. You had more fight in you, even if it was worth it to be at home with your family and the people in your land who you made better by ruling over them and managing them earnestly and compassionately. But now that's all done. There's nothing to do but wander off into the pearly gates wherever Kellenbor sends you, and then you go. You wander on down the road with the other dead in the shifty gray wasteless, and you approach a crossroads. There's some kind of figure like a man with a symbol on it. Give me a religion check, Dylan.
Okay.
Right? It's the symbol of Kellenbor. This is probably the guy who's going to send you off to his god to be judged and then go to your respective afterlife. He's talking to someone else right now. He's got a list with him. In front of you, there's a woman and two children. One of them's must be only 4. The other one still actually appears to be an infant. She's still carrying it around with her. You don't know how they ended up here in the afterlife with you, but there they are. As they approach, you calmly wait your turn while they talk to the official. You hear the clop of horses, horseshoes, and the smell of sulfur from the other way down the crossroads. Coming up from a path that you weren't on, A big man on a horse walks up, smoking a cigar. There's a smaller man on the horse with a scroll and a bag full of other papers. As it approaches, the big man on the horse takes the cigar out with one hand and coughs loudly to draw attention. The cleric of Kellenbor, who's talking to the woman in front of you for a moment, looks up and says, "Yes?" The small man hops off the horse, which as you look, something seems wrong with the horse. It has little flecks of glowing light in it, like embers.
Okay.
The horse's mane sort of glows and winds and wind upwards instead of down. And its teeth are sharp instead of flat, like a horse's should be. It's a scary fucking horse. The little man jumps off, walks up and says, "I have proof that this woman and her children are legally the property of Dis, and we will be taking them with us henceforth." He pulls up his scroll. The woman says, "I have no idea who you are." The small man, who you notice actually has a small tail with a point on the end of it. It sort of lashes and slithers behind him. He begins pulling out all kinds of papers and saying, "No, this woman clearly promised herself and her children for the agreed upon amounts, all of which were paid," and just brings out. The woman says, "No, I never did any of this." But the cleric says, "Look, I don't. None of this paperwork seems to be in order. You can't just show up here like this." The small man just puts his hand on the woman's shoulder and pulls her and the two kids with him, both of whom immediately begin crying and says, "Nope, we have the paperwork. Everything's in order. We're gonna take her." The cleric stands back and looks afraid and offended and confused, but he does not help the woman. He just stands there and lets her be pulled away. What are you doing here?
I guess I would probably intervene, at least temporarily, until we investigate what's going on.
All right. What do you say?
I asked for clarification. You said she's the property of what?
This woman says, "The Lord of Dis." That would be Dis Potter himself. Well, obviously he didn't make the deal. He's too important for that. But others made the deal for him, and we have all the paperwork. Everything's been signed. The woman's going to hell with these kids. They were promised.
Promised by who?
By the woman. She agreed to all this. She took the deal. We're taking her. The woman says, "I never made a deal with anyone, much less for the lives of my children. Can you even do that?" The cleric says, "No, actually, it's not legal, and you can't do that." The woman, the short M says, "Nope, it was all legal. We have all the scrolls right here. We're taking her."
It doesn't sound legal. Can I encourage the cleric to intervene?
Yes. What do you say to the cleric?
Cleric, we both know this is not right. We should stop this.
The cleric says, "Well, unfortunately, they have a lawman right here, and I don't have any way to do this. We can appeal it. It takes about 99 years for the actual process to go through, because they can only be moderated by Primus on the plane of law, so it'll take a while." The imp chimes in, "Also, the requests expire after 50 years.
Alright, well, I don't think I should be here anyways, so I think I'm going to try to get her out of here with me.
So you're squaring up on the little guy?
It's just an imp? Yeah, I guess I'll square up on him.
Okay.
Didn't really plan to get in a fight, but
he shrinks back a little bit, at which point the big man takes the cigar out of his mouth. You look up at him He's barely moved. He's still on the horse. He's in a long leather duster with a flat, wide-brimmed hat. You can barely see. His eyes glow red. He looks over and says, "Don't try anything on the imp. But if you're looking for a deal, we'll take the big man, and you can leave the three little ones." He looks over at the cleric and he makes a gesture with his cigar towards you. The cleric says, "You can't have Dylan Dees. He's a renowned warrior and he's earned his place in the afterlife. You can absolutely not have him." The big man says, "Suit yourself," puts the cigar back in his mouth. What do you do? Do you agree to the deal, or are you going to leave the woman and their children to their fate?
I actually will probably agree to the deal, but I want to make a deal of my own.
With the cleric, with the imp, or the guy on the horse?
The
woman, I guess.
The guy on the horse. And I guess anyone else around. I want to earn my way back to the realm of the living, and I want to know if that's possible.
He looks at you and says, "Oh, anything's possible. It's just expensive."
Alright, I will take their place instead. I will do the noble thing, I will take their place. But I would like some special treatment, because I'm a pretty big deal.
He says, the big man chuckles and says, "Oh, don't worry. Where you're going, it's plenty special."
Hell yeah.
All right. He brushes aside his duster for a moment, and there's a long metal implement with a wooden handle on his hip, but he reaches for a pair of handcuffs, tosses them over to the imp and says, "All right, get him on the horse and let's go. I don't have time to be here all day." And off you go. Now we rejoin the rest of the group.
Hell yeah, back to the group.
All right, everyone. Now, all of you, you meet back, no, not meet, although actually you are going to technically be meeting, but next thing you know, all of you are in a room. You've all seen a couple different things in front of you to get here. Dylan's seen some roads and stuff. Yarick is completely soaked. Two of the people are naked except for slippers and a helmet. Also, if everyone will check their inventory, I made some adjustments to your stuff. A couple of you have some items. Dylan has the armor he was buried in. Jarek should have... Oh, actually, he doesn't have the thing I'm going to get... We'll sort that out later. I'm going to add it in just a second here. But the other two... Boar should have some slippers in his inventory that give him a bonus, and Kareth has his helmet. You are now in a black room that suddenly becomes illuminated, and there is weapons and armor scattered across the floors on racks all around you.
Are we supposed to be seeing this?
No, not the page. At the moment, we're just Theater of the Minding.
Gotcha.
Setting up the place that I'm going to actually move you to.
Understood.
I'm going to create the armory, but I don't have it yet. I just have the actual stuff that we need to do today. There we go. Now we should be on the right... there we go. Now we should be on the right page. In Imp, a little man with just a vest and some nice satin pants. Just kind of nicely, actually. Opens a door behind you that some of you came through and says, "All right, the 4 of you. All right, sound off. Names?"
4.
Perfect. 4. Next.
Well, are we on our alt characters right now?
Yes, you are on your alternate characters. That is correct.
Okay. Karis.
Gareth? Perfect. Next. Data? Data, are you here? Hello? We have lost Data. That is unfortunate.
Dead arrow.
Alright.
Data is dead.
Dylan?
I say, I think you know my name.
The imp says, "Shut the fuck up, Dylan."
There it is. I knew he knew it.
But yes, you look around at your other companions there. All you see each other now for the first time. None of you have really been explained what it is you're doing here. So you just barely remember how you got here, except for Dylan. And you have a hazy grip on what everything is. It says, "All right, everybody, all you have to know, real simple. You're going to hang out in here for a little bit, then there's going to be a bunch of yelling in that big door behind you. You see that door over there? There is, in fact, a huge-ass door. It's like 30 feet across. Big double doors. All right, when that opens, go through there, run around the arena, and kill everything that you can kill while making it look cool. If the crowd's cheering, you're doing a good job. If the crowd's not cheering, you're doing a bad job. You there, Carrot, you actually have experience, right?
Yeah.
Cool. If they start fucking up, tell them, get them in order. He says, "All right, everyone should be dressed and ready inside the next 15 minutes. Show goes on then. Remember, if you die forever. If you live, well, then you're the stars and everyone loves you and life is great. Don't fucking die. Or if you do die, make sure it looks cool." So, all right. Now, I've got to go see about your opponents. Be ready in 15. And he walks out. You all can talk amongst each other at this point. There's weapons and armor scattered around the room. Anything, most stuff you can find in in the player's handbook. For armor, you can find. Some of the weapons are damaged. Some of them look like they might be magical, but some of them look like they might be cursed.
There ain't shit in here.
Yeah, it's mostly fun. So there's, like I said, the armory isn't actually on the thing. If you want something specific, just like generic non-magical weapons or armor, you can just add that to your character sheet right now.
Okay.
It's free, or at least appears to be. Any of you are looking for specific magical shit or weapons, some of them might be in here, but they will all be cursed. So if anyone wants to make adjustments to their loadout,
okay,
they can do that now.
Sounds good. Can do. Non-magical
and if you guys
stuff.
want to talk to each other and come up with a plan for, again, you don't know what you're about to encounter, but
we don't even know if we have data either.
Right? That's not ideal.
And so we're all level 1 though?
You are all level 1.
Okay. It would make sense that
you were higher than that. Obviously, Dylan, you were a full adventurer. Gareth, like I said, done this before. Everyone, most of you were higher before you died.
So
yeah,
do our characters know that we died?
Yes, your characters are aware that they died. their memories of how they got to this point are shaky and grim, but if you focus, you can remember how you died, although that in itself is somewhat traumatic.
I was bursting. I self-combusted, basically.
Something melted me into mush.
And no one knows what happened to Tata, because he's not telling.
I did think he was gonna go AFK quick, but that was like
This is not quick. This is
Yeah.
AFK.
that was like right as soon as you
Whoa.
pulled like
Yeah.
Dylan in.
Yeah, this is AFK, not quick. Yeah, this is not
No.
quick AFK. One might even call this ridiculous.
I would.
I don't need any puny weapons. I have my sword.
Perfect. Love that energy. Also, Kareth, make me an intelligence. With
You're making a barbarian use intelligence, huh?
well, here's the thing. You are actually highest of wisdom or knowledge, whichever one's
The,
better.
the fucking
Either
barb.
a -2 or a -1. So -1.
We got our fucking barb out here making it checks. I guess the OI makes int checks all the time to see if he's going to go completely insane or not.
Kareth, you think to yourself, you can start to hear rumbling and stuff from the other side of the door. It sounds like there's a crowd filling up out there, which seems on point. The only thing is you're not sure what kind of fight this is. He said the person who looks like he was coordinating it all said kill them. Generally speaking, you're not supposed to kill your opponents in a gladiatorial arena because that's your co-workers, but apparently you have done it. You have killed people plenty of times in the ring. It's just usually just not wanton slaughter. You can give your teammates any advice or anything you
There's-
want about how the ring works.
There's something going on out there.
I've done this before, but the fact that he told us to kill them, that's not normal.
Right. And Tata, are you back? You ready?
I am back.
Cool. Well, let's see. You missed a bunch of stuff. But the important bit is you just woke up in this room with no real context for what you're doing here. A dude came out and said, you're about to fight, and if you lose this fight, you will perma-die. That was the important bit.
Alright.
I think David went in cut. And
That's
cut.
okay.
Yep, and cut.
Sorry, my headset died. Hold on.
I'm being told his headset died and to hang on.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm being told it's back.
God damn it, dog. Alright, okay. Is everyone ready then?
Ready?
Yep.
Perfect. One person said, so now for everyone's ready. You hear from the door now, you hear one loud voice announcing. It says, all right. And now our second event. New, fresh from the land of the living. We have noble savages from the strange world of Torl, here to fight the fan favorite and reigning champion, the Shadow Demon. The door opens, and open the fucking door. There we go. All right. Now, tell me what can everyone see? Let's make sure all our sight's correct.
Black fog.
Perfect.
Yep.
I
see some.
can see about everything. Yeah, there's a little bit of a black fog, but then there's a singular enemy in the middle, and a bunch of people
Actually, hold on,
surrounding.
Dylan, you're streaming? Why
Yeah,
don't I just look at your screen and then I can tell what you see and tell if it's correct?
and that would also support my viewership. So yes, we should do that. I think that's a wonderful idea. I'm live on the TikTok if that's the easiest for you.
Oh, I went to Twitch, but should I go to TikTok? Are you on TikTok too?
Yeah, whatever's easiest for you. I don't care.
Okay.
Also Kick, yeah. Also X.
Dylan's content is intended for certain audiences. Yes, I'm aware. Okay, perfect. No, that's actually correct. That's exactly what it should look like. All right.
Yeah, that's what I can see.
Correct. That is how it's supposed to work. Well, actually, those bits in the middle are a little weird, but that's not the end of the world. I can't really fix that without doing insanely complicated shit. Alright. So, remember how I told everyone last time that we're not going to be doing XP-based leveling?
Yes.
Cool. So that's for the main characters. They go by milestone experience. However, just as a fun sort of way to look at the different types of leveling and how all this all works, every time you guys level up with the main characters, we're going to cut back to these characters. And they're going to do a fight in the ring that gets them enough experience to get to the next level, no matter which level it is. We're just going to do all the XP in one fight for the backup characters to keep them at the same level with the main characters. Because I thought that would be fun. Everyone, roll initiative.
Okay. Am I rolling initiative for Theron, or this is for Jarek?
Jarek, yes. Jarek is in here. That's who we're doing.
Oh, it's good that my rogue has 4 initiative.
Looks like we all beat the enemy, whatever the case.
Well, the enemy hasn't rolled yet, so let's
Oh.
see.
Well, who was that random
Oh,
for?
you did!
Oh.
Yeah, fuck the Shadow Demon.
Get
Right.
fucked, Shadow Demon. More like Poser Demon.
How much?
Again, remember, you are all level 1, so combat is really swingy here. Try not to die.
How much distance is each little block here? Do you know?
5 feet. Yeah, so the cool thing about this, and this is what I was telling you earlier, Don. So this is the battle arena constructor. It's a thing I bought, and what it does is it's a map pack where the squares are actually lined up to the grid, so the squares in the picture of the map are actually in sync with the grid. You know how it's impossible to get that to work with all the other packs? This one, it just works perfectly. I'm really excited about it.
That's cool. That's hella cool.
Yeah, and since it's attached to my account, if you want to use it for stuff in your thing too, obviously it's specifically for battle arenas, but you can do anything with it. Alright.
And just so I'm clear, we should just be seeing Black Fog.
Yes. Well, okay. Hold on. Which character are you again?
4.
Boar? Cool. Okay, hopefully I'm actually looking at Boar here. Yeah, unfortunately, the lack of an avatar does kind of make it hard to tell. Okay, yes, that is Boar, so it means...
I mean, I see more than black fog. I see a majority of a room,
yeah,
and then some black
check, 'cause
fog.
I actually...
Yeah. Like, I see a large majority of a room, and then there's some black fog.
Yeah, the only thing I see is black fog, which is weird considering I have dark vision.
Okay, yeah. Oh, alright, anyway, here we go.
Oh no, I don't have dark vision not on this character.
Which is weird, seeing as I have dark vision.
I don't have dark vision on this character.
Now I see a majority of an arena.
Okay, yeah, part of it's because we didn't have vision turned on, so that's...
Yeah, it would probably help if vision was turned on.
Alright, can everyone see now? Is there anyone who can't?
I cannot.
Okay, Jared cannot, got it. Here we go, vision on. Did that fix it?
Is it good?
Perfect. Was everyone good? Is there anyone who cannot see?
I can see. Yeah, I think we're good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, first, it is one of the shadows' turns. Nope. That's the end of that shadow's turn. Other shadow's turn. Bloop. Alright. Then it is Dylan D's turn.
Or I didn't really get a ton of analysis from what I just saw there. So, alright, so here's what we're going to do. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. When I get a better view of the arena. And I guess I will look up to the crowd. I will analyze what I see.
They are all cheering, horrifying. There's all kinds of different devils scattered around, and some extra-planar people, not a ton of them, that you don't recognize. You do notice there's a big group of short little imps, all of whom have either hats that match and say something about Coral and the moon or something, and then there's some of them some of them are waving banners that say something about the. Actually, hold on. What languages does Dylan speak? Can you read demonic? Not demonic. Infernal.
I doubt it. Let me see. No, I cannot.
All right, then you have no idea what any of them are cheering about.
Okay. Do I recognize any of them? Are there any of note that I may have fought in my past life?
Not present here. It's possible that, I mean, imps change what they look like all the time, so it's possible you could have fought one of these imps before and not realized it.
Are these all imps?
No, some of them are. You don't see any big pit fiends or major like devilish players here.
And and no rakshasas or whatever they're called.
No, you do not see any rakshasas at the moment.
Okay.
There's a guest box at the far thing side of it that looks like it's reserved for VIPs. There's a Cambion there who appears to be sweet talking in ultra lost, but you don't recognize either of them.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I guess I don't have a whole lot I can do, so I will just look at the crowd and I will yell, "Let's fucking go!"
Oh, there. Actually, give me a intimidation roll for that.
I can do that. 1 second.
The crowd's into it. They're cheering with you. It gets even fucking louder.
Fuck yeah. And then I win my turn.
All right. Other shadows turn. Okay, there we go. That shadow's turn is over. Then it is Boar's turn.
Alright, let's see. You said each square is 5 feet?
Yes. If you're ever confused about distances, there's also a measure tool in Roll20, so you can just measure stuff really quickly.
Oh, okay.
On the left there.
Yeah, I'll just move up and end my turn there. Just kind of get a lay of the land.
Okay, got it. You see mostly what Dylan saw. Cheering crowd, looks evil as shit. And there's lights along the side of the arena, but it starts to get darker in the center, which should be what it does on your screens, right? Actually, let me just take a look at Dylan's to make sure that's still functioning.
I'll zoom out for you.
Yeah.
What is that?
All right, that makes it Jarek's turn.
Jarek is heavily encumbered.
Okay, let's take a look at your character sheet.
Man, elf ears.
Why is this happening to both of your characters?
Because neither of them have good strength.
I was gonna say one of you has to be able to lift stuff.
Nope. Both of them have shit strength.
Neither of them have good strength.
Neither of them
Okay.
really need good strength.
Ditch. Okay, ditch the hempen rope. Ditch that to 0.
Why the fuck do I have 1,000 ball bearings?
That's actually very useful. And they also
They
don't
don't
weigh
weigh
anything, so I wouldn't be worried about that.
Why the fuck do I have 1,000 ball bearings?
I have a crowbar, a hammer, 5 batons.
Okay. Yeah, also, you're probably going to want to ditch the silk rope. And probably going to want to ditch the hooded lantern. This actually is a good time to ditch the rations because you are in hell.
Yeah, I did find out that my character is dead.
You don't need common clothes and armor.
What? Should we make it
God,
in
you
hell?
are so fucking weak, dude. At this point, you're gonna have to start ditching actual shit. Okay, crowbar.
No, I'm just encumbered at this point. That just messes with my movement speed. I think we're okay to keep going.
Okay. All right. What do you want to do?
Right?
Yeah. Just keep going.
Okay, I'm going to get into view of a shade. Actually, I can see a shade, but I don't know if this corner of the wall messes with. Yeah, probably. And also, probably. Okay, I'm gonna move. Like 10 feet this way. And that being 70 or 60 feet, I should be able to hit the person. A short bow. Promises. I shoot the short bow. Does a 26 critical succeed.
That will succeed. Let's. Give me a second.
I forgot to turn that off.
If you just click on short note, it should roll the damage.
Yeah. I was just changing things.
Okay. That is 12 piercing damage. Which is going to get reduced to 8. It is a shadow. Please just let me edit. Hold on. Okay, I'm just refreshing Roll20 because it is acting like dog shit right now.
So shadows take a certain amount of minus damage on piercing damage?
All non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing are shadows.
Okay.
They don't have physical bodies. They're non-corporeal undead.
Does that make him resistant though?
Yes,
Okay,
resistant.
I'm just making sure I understand, because it went from 12 damage to 4 to 8 damage, which didn't make sense to me.
No, it went from 12 to 8. Did I say 4?
No, you said 8. I just,
Okay.
wouldn't it be 6 if it was 12?
Oh, you're right. I'm
That's
kidding.
what was confusing me. No, sorry, I'll take 8. That's what was confusing me.
Nope,
Yeah,
sadly, you talked Tata out of 2 points of damage here. Never correct the DM when he's wrong.
I was also probably going to talk myself out of 2 points damage.
I just wanted to understand how the creature worked. I really wasn't trying to fuck over the damage.
No. It is normally resistant. You're correct.
Okay.
Alright. Now what? What are we doing here?
Oh, that'll be the end of my turn, because I can't do anything.
Okay, cool. That makes it Kareth's turn.
We'll just move. Move to here. I'm just gonna survey the battlefield, I guess, and don't really have anything I can do anything else.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Cool. Injured Shadow's turn. Boom. That will be the end of that Shadow's turn. Which make it the Shadow Demon's turn. The Shadow Demon lifts its arms into the air. Its form is vacuous and black, like ink floating through water. It looks around and says, "Look at the cowards hiding in the doorway. Is this the best the hells have to offer?" And holds its position.
I mean, only one of us is hiding in the doorway, but okay.
Alright. That makes it Shadow time. 2 shadows hide on their turn.
Alright, so 2 shadows hid. So my analysis is that they went into that shadow there, and when they're in the shadow and obscured, it looks like they can just hide. So that's good to know.
Alright. Dylan, it's your turn here.
It's my turn? Alright. We're gonna fight this shadow is what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Was a 12 hit?
You'd think I would know this. A 12 does hit.
Alright, I will roll damage. I guess it's resistant, so it'll take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And I'm guessing it's pretty hard to tell how hurt a shadow is.
Yeah, that one's gonna
Yeah.
be a little. I'm not even gonna let you make the
Yep,
perception. It's just impossible.
that's what I was guessing. I'm guessing there's probably no way to tell that.
Where's the shadow?
I point at the shadow darkness in front of me. I say, "Look at the cowards hiding in the obscurity there. Is that the best the hells have to offer?" And then I rev up the crowd again.
People are eating it up. Everyone's screaming.
And then I will end my turn.
Other shadows turn. This shadow over here is just waving its long black arms around, just dancing, hanging out, chilling. Right. Then, after that, it is Boar's turn.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to. Yeah. I'm going to move up nice, close, and personal. And then attack with my great axe.
Do it.
Alright, we know a 14 hits.
14 will hit.
And that's, let's see, it's a d12.
If you just click on the word Great Axe in your attack, it'll actually roll the damage for you. If you crit, it'll even factor that in too.
Oh, I see. Oh, sorry.
Yep. Perfect.
The bottom
Okay.
one. So 6 slashing damage.
All right. 3.
And then I'll end my turn.
All right. Here we go. After that, it is Jarek Voss's turn. La Capitan.
I'm gonna
Lake
I'm gonna
Capitan.
attack. It's gonna be kind of surprising. But I'm gonna shoot my bow at this shade. There's another critical success. Yeah.
That will still hit, yes.
Alright.
Oh, sneak attack. Okay, so in total, you dealt.
10 damage.
Yeah, you dealt 10 damage with the resistance. All right, that one. Puff into dust and shadows. That shadow is dead. All right. Anything else on your turn, Captain?
I think that to be it.
All right, Kara, here we go.
We'll move to there. Put that one. I like that. Then I'll just end my turn.
Okay. After that, then it is Dead Shadow's turn. Dead Shadows do not take turns. Then it's the Shadow Demon's turn, and he is going to say, it's a lot of talk from those people who are over there fighting mooks and inklings on the fringes. Come stand in the center like a man. He's going to take a step forward and end his turn. Which makes it Dylan D's turn.
So those homeboys that are hiding are just not going to take their turns. Alright, so can I make a perception check to understand why that dude is just over there dancing? That shadow?
Give me a wisdom check.
It's a straight wisdom check?
Yeah. Maybe in hell they have drugs for shadows.
Yeah, that was a...
That's pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm convinced. Maybe they have drugs for shadows.
I guess I'll just go stand over here. Actually, no, I don't want to move that far. I want to move to here. That is where I will end my turn.
Alright. If you end your turn, that makes it Dancing Shadow's turn. Dancing Shadow is going to lean actually right up against the thing and just sort of drape itself around the spikes that are all over this pillar here. Just sort of leaning on it, chilling. And that makes it Boar's turn.
I'm going to move right up here and just point my great axe at King Dingaling up there and saying, I'm coming for you.
King Dingle.
And the Shadow's Demon says, I was born ready for you. Is that the end of your turn?
That'll be the end of my turn, yep.
Alright, cool. That makes it Jarek's turn, right?
And so,
Yep, what you doing?
I'm gonna move out of the doorway. And respond to the head honcho. Say, tough talk from the bitch on the podium. And shoot him with a short bow. Can I? That is a pit, right? That I'm shooting over.
Yes, I don't know why it's showing up like that. It's because I can see that on Dylan's thing. You're supposed to be able to see that. Is it just because it's darkness? Oh yeah, no, that's actual darkness in there. So there's actually a black fog in the arena. There's torches on the outside that give you like some visibility, but in the middle you can't see anything.
Okay, so I shouldn't be able to see him.
No, he's on a podium there. You see how there's that section of the floor is kind of raised.
Yeah.
You can see him kind of on the other side, but in the middle, there's just no light in there.
Okay, so I can hit him with
It's
a
just
flashlight.
one big section of shadow. You can kind of, I mean, it's a bow, so you're going to be arcing it. It's going to be going over it and hit him. Yeah. Dylan is just eating a fucking popsicle.
That's a dilly bar. It's a dilly bar.
Does a 22 hit the demon?
And 22 will hit the demon.
And I need to make sure I turn off sneak attack. 7.
Okay.
And then I shall end my turn.
Okay. Yes. Okay. We just actually mark down because he takes 4 damage. All right. And that is. You said that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
All right, Kareth, your go.
I'm going to ignore the puny shadow. I should like leave the I'm ignoring the shadow and getting to a flanking position if he's going that way.
Okay.
So I walk menacingly.
Okay. Give me a perception roll. Alright. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright, perfect. That makes it Dead Shadow's turn. Dead Shadow doesn't do anything. Shadow Demon says, Alright, now that we're finally fighting here, you're gonna have to come up here and square up on me. And then he moves directly towards the captain and disappears into the darkness. Well, at least I'm assuming that's what happens. You guys can't see him now, right?
No.
Where I was saying, I could.
Yes.
I
If
have
any
like
of you,
weird
this is the stuff in
shadow.
the middle is just actual like normal darkness. If any of you have or can make light, you can see the normal way.
What if we have dark? Oh, never mind.
It's magical darkness.
It's actually not magical darkness. It is magical darkness is different. If you have, who amongst you has dark vision? Who has dark vision?
I don't think
Not
I-
Jarrett.
I think it was
Boar
just
actually
Mark.
is Boar. No, Kareth.
Nope.
Only Kareth, right? Because everyone else is a human, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know dark vision.
Yeah, Dylan doesn't. Oh no, this is Boar, so I need to.
I'm also a human. Also, I couldn't. Where I'm standing, it must just be the angle. I couldn't see him now at all from where I'm standing.
Oh yeah, so there's 2 big pillars of stone, not pillars, more like squares of stone. They're just standing up there. They're each about 20 feet high. Actually, no, not 20. They're about 10 feet high, and they're just in the middle.
Okay.
That's what there are. There's 2 big stone blocks essentially in the middle there. All right, now let me go make sure Kareth can see. You have night vision. And it should be at least to 60 feet with you, I believe.
I don't see it in my character sheet at all, but
Because you're a... What are you actually?
Dragonborn.
Oh, you're Dragonborn. Oh, actually, no, Dragonborn don't. Okay, literally none of you have dark vision. Okay, in that case, I fucked up by giving you dark vision. I have to turn that off then. Okay, literally none of you can see in the dark. Okay. Well, okay, then everything's functioning correctly. Like I said, there's lights on all around the wall, so you can see there, but in the middle, it's just darkness. And now, Jarek, no, that was, no, hold on, that was the end of Shadow Demon's turn, right?
Correct.
That's what I was doing?
That's
Okay.
correct.
All right, which makes it Dylan D's turn.
Okay. I don't really want to dive into that fucking darkness. What the fuck, folks? 15, 12, 25, 30. Actually, I'm gonna use a dash. 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna dash to here. And now that I am on top of the podium, I will again turn to the crowd and I'll say, look at those cowards hiding in darkness. And I will say, are you not entertained? And I'll put my arms out.
Before that happens, you are going to provoke an attack of opportunity from the shadow that is hiding in darkness.
Fair enough.
Which, of course, means I have to move him back to the correct layer. Because obviously, he is visible when he's hitting you. Although, can you see him actually now that I moved him back?
No, I couldn't see any. I didn't think I got close enough to the darkness. I couldn't see anything.
Oh, well, can you see where he is now? Okay.
No.
You see where I just pinged?
I see where you pinged.
Right. I believe you walked past that square. You should have walked through this one, I believe. Which is where it triggered it.
That makes sense. Where the fuck was I?
You can, I think, right click and hit undo just to see where you are.
Yeah, I did walk through that square. 100%. Alright.
Alright, does a 19 hit?
It does not.
Oh, your AC is 20?
It is.
Alright, there you go. Lucky you. It does not hit. Oh, actually, hold on. No, it doesn't. Oh, but it doesn't matter because that was the high. Well, actually, it doesn't even matter. Because it has advantage because it attacked you from hiding, but its higher skill was more, so advantage doesn't help it. Okay. You nimbly dodge that attack and are just... What did you say? What were you saying again to the crowd?
I was saying, look at the cowards that hide in the darkness instead of fighting like men. And then I put my arms up and I said, are you not entertained? And then I ended my turn.
The crowd is just chanting, Dylan, Dylan. Right? That makes it this shadow's turn. This shadow is gonna get off its ass and go over here. God damn it, please, Shadow, just move correctly. Boop. There we go. Right. Then that is Boar. Boar, it is your turn.
So I can't see inside the middle where the...
Not unless you can get some light in there.
Okay. Can I throw a torch in there?
You absolutely can. Do you have a torch, or are you going to be trying to acquire one?
I have a torch.
Cool. Lighting a torch. There might actually be a specific ruling on this, but for the moment, we're going to say it's a bonus action to light a torch and an action to throw it into the darkness.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
All right, ping where you want to throw it. Right there. You toss it, and it. Let me see here. I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to create a light. Give me a moment. All right. Bloop. Oh, please just. There we go.
What the fuck is that?
You throw your torch, and it tumbles through the air, revealing that in the middle of the darkness is a huge pool of acid, which your torch then falls into and is extinguished. There we go.
Can you see the demon thing standing in the acid?
Floating above it, but yes. The demon thing is not touching the acid.
Okay, I point my great axe in the direction to where I saw the demon, and I say, "Fight me, coward." And then I end my turn.
Okay. After that, it is Captain Jarek Blackfin Moss's turn. I love that fucking name. I had way too much fun with that.
I'm gonna shoot the shade that is approaching me at rapid speed.
Probably a wise course.
21 hits.
21 absolutely hits. Roll damage.
6, 12, 3, 4, 7.
Okay. Yes, so it gets 4. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
I'm going to move away.
All right.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay.
Well, actually, I kind of want to be there. But yeah, that'll end my turn.
Okay. Kareth, your turn.
I will move toward the direction that I saw the dude in. A little bit there, I think. I can't even see myself. Is it that dark?
I literally can't see myself.
I guess I can. Just grabbing an item out of your bag is a bonus action, right?
It's no. So it's the kind of free action that is hidden. It's a free action.
Okay, well,
It's like
I'll grab
opening
my
up a door.
torch out. I have 10 of them. Take one out and light it.
Okay. Are you gonna hold it or are you gonna set it down?
I'll drop it at my feet.
Okay, I'm going to put a light where you currently are. It would have been so funny if you accidentally took a step forward. we go. Everyone can see the light from that torch, right?
Yep.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, torch. Go, torch, go!
And you still have an action, I believe.
I mean, technically I have javelins.
Have you moved yet?
I moved, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are the javelins equipped?
I don't know if they are.
So
Feel like you're
he
on the
was
roof with
okay.
three axes.
We just assumed because again, like you were ready for combat when we started this. We assume your weapons are ready to go. If like the main party gets attacked into the middle of the night, maybe you're not wearing your armor or your swords like in your pack or something. But for this bit, you were warned you were going to be in a fight. I'm assuming all your shit's accessible, or you left it back in the outpost.
Well, yeah, but I feel like I shouldn't be able to, like, put away my short bow and pull out my rapier or daggers in the same
So
point.
it depends. So if you have like bows and rapiers, like we're assuming your rapier is just either in a scabbard or just dashingly like tucked into your pants, right?
Or like, begin my turn with the rapier out, shoot with my short bow, and then pull my rapier out again so that I can have that attack of opportunity option. Or is that completely allowed?
You have whichever weapon you made an attack with. Is what's equipped. So if you can switch around those weapons before you make the attack, but once you make the attack, that's what you're going to end your turn with your hands. Unless it's like some like throwing weapon or something like that. Honestly, you should be able to make an attack of opportunity with the javelin. It's just a small spear.
I mean, I don't want to. I mean, yeah, I did take out the torch. That would have been like my free action, I suppose. So I probably can't really use my javelin yet.
You can use your javelin. That is.
Okay.
Take the DM's rule.
Okay.
We're gonna be mean in other places. Inventory management's one thing where I don't usually like to use it to balance or make things harder. The inventory system in D&D just isn't robust enough for it to really make a ton of sense. So we.
I will. So I should have my bonus action yet, right? And then my main action.
I think I said bonus action is lighting the torch.
Okay. And then I went.
Dropping it is just not holding it anymore, so that's nothing.
Well, I've got. I'll try to throw on my little javelin. I've got 4 of them.
Yep. Fuck that bitch.
I just clicking it. If it's a miss, it's 13, right? So
I believe so. Actually, no. That is a hit.
cool.
So he's going to take 4.
How you like them apples?
How do you like them apples?
Alright. After that, that makes it... that was Kareth's turn, so that makes it the Dead Shadow's turn. Then it's the Shadow Demon's turn. And Shadow Demon's pissed. Alright. Oh, it's not in. Right, no, it's. Alright, as it approaches you and the torch on the ground, it hisses back and winks its eyes. It does not like being in the light, but it attacks you anyway. Does a 10 hit.
12 AC.
Okay, cool. There we go. That's the end of the Shadow Demon's turn. Actually, no it isn't. No it isn't, because it moved. The Shadow Demon is just going to reach over, pick up the torch, and then stick it in the acid. Alright. There we go. That's the end of the Shadow Demon's turn. Once the... Actually, hold on. Once the light fades away, as the acid envelops the torch, you hear from the darkness, how many more of those do you have? Then it is Dylan's turn.
Is this like Baldur's Gate where you
Actually,
put fire into acid and it blows up?
Not this acid. Some acid, maybe, just not this acid. Oh, actually, hold on. Not Dylan's turn. It is Revealed Shadow's turn. Revealed Shadow's going to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boop, walk up to Dylan D's and attempt to give him a loving embrace.
Cool.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, take... And it is a critical success. So go ahead and take... Do you survive the 17 damage?
No, I'm down.
Okay.
I'm
you are
level
down.
1.
Yep. Well, that's the thing about crit success is at level 1. They can't just drop players. Now... After that, that would make it... Dylan's not dead, he's down. Those are different things. So Dylan, make the first death saving throw of the campaign. Woo. If this was a video game, you would have unlocked an achievement for this.
That'll fail.
That is a failure. We're starting off this campaign on a strong foot here. Most campaigns, the rest of the party could have been turned to glue. Dylan D's is just a fucking monolith. Not this campaign. After that, it is this Shadow's turn. It is coming. It's coming, just sort of waggling its fingers over at you and approaching. And then Boar, it is your turn.
Okay.
You heard Dylan D's cry out and stop cheering. Also, there was a big oof from the crowd a second ago, so even though you can't quite see him there, or maybe you can, I'm not sure how your line of sight is there. But yeah, you are aware that Dylan D's is down.
Is there no save on the strength drain? Not that it matters in this case, but
Yeah, in this case, it doesn't matter. Well, actually, okay, technically, your strength is still reduced by 1d4.
but is there no save for that? It just does it?
No, let me double check the monster manual to make sure that's correct, because I have had it do that to me before. Everybody remembers the grung incident.
Yes, the grung incident.
Which would be exactly like this, except this might even be worse. Let me get the monster manual. There it is. Shadow, 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 shadow. No, there really isn't a save.
Huh, okay.
Shadows are dirty. Which means we're going to roll a d4. Assuming you don't die, your strength is reduced by 2 for the next... until you take a short rest or long rest.
Okay.
Alright, now... what was Boar doing? It's your turn.
I'm going to drop a torch at my feet.
Okay.
And then
Okay, there we go.
so then I'll move up to the head honcho and I'll attack him with my great axe.
Okay.
That hits.
That does hit. Roll damage.
$11 slashing. And then I'll say, found you.
Reduce to 6. All right. Okay, then... Let me take a look. Oh wait, hold on. You don't actually have vision. You dropped the torch back over there.
It's dim light, isn't it?
It is... I think it actually... Let me make sure. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, bright light in a 20-foot radius, dim light in an additional 20 feet. So it's 40 feet of light, period. How far away are you from that?
30. 25.
Okay. Okay, got it. Keep in mind, dim light and bright light have different effects on features. Alright, but yes, your hit will still take place. That'll still hit, so you can still make it. Okay. Just trying to make sure I can see everything. Okay, yeah. Perfect. And that was Boar. That was your turn, right?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Captain, your go.
Data, help me.
I'm gonna say, is Dylan Dees a paladin?
Yes.
Okay. I was not sure. So, I'm gonna say, you gotta be fucking kidding me. A paladin down in one hit, and then walk 20 feet this way, and shoot this shade. And miss, presumably.
And 8 will sadly miss.
And my gun.
All right. That makes it Kareth. Your turn. You are in dim light next to the shadow.
Kareth, help me.
If I move, I get attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
I'm just going to attack with my greatsword. Well, actually, first I'm a rage first. Okay, bonus action.
Can you rage as a bonus action?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, succeeding throws, melee attacks. You make a melee attacking strength bonus. Sword.
And is it half off of all damage, or does it say a specific type?
Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
It's all non-magical. Or I guess all. Physical?
Fire doesn't have to be magical for it to be fire. Or
Ravage,
acid, for
fire.
that matter, which again, there's a giant pool of acid there, so that's relevant.
Are those classified as physical? Then? Because then
Yes.
fire and acid are elemental.
It can be both.
Okay.
You can be. We're like Pokemon types here. Sometimes it doesn't make sense, but you can have a fire and ice type Pokemon.
Yeah. But you also, like, in Pokemon, you have things that have resistances to special attack instead of regular attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's lots of things like that. Well, I mean, Pokemon probably goes a little bit harder at it than D&D does, but you get the general concept. But whose turn is it?
That was
I
a barbarian.
rolled, and I
Oh, and you critically failed. I'm not gonna toss you into the acid pit for that critical failure, as tempting as it would be to do so. Alright, so you miss, and is that the end of your turn? Yeah. Okay.
I like changed my token picture. Like I changed my avatar image and everything.
Oh, we'll fix it in a second here.
It might just be that you have to put a new token on
Right. Alright, the two people who are standing next to the Shadow Demon, make a perception check. Boom. Okay. Right. He disappears for a moment, then reappears over here, picking up the torch. And actually, no, come on. Yeah, he goes over here, picks up the torch, tosses it in the acid.
Ah!
And then
Oh, not even music.
stand right there. Okay, that's the end of the Shadow Demon's turn, which makes it Shadow's turn.
We should probably just move away from the darkness in the middle.
Yeah.
Do-do-do. Boop, and that one is hidden again. So you have now lost sight of that shadow. Okay, and then it is Dylan's turn. Make another death saving throw.
Un momento.
Please don't fail 3 in a row.
Hey!
Critical success is 2 successes.
Look at that.
Right. That makes it the shadow that's chasing Tata's turn.
I wish
Gonna
you'd
keep chasing Tata.
leave me alone. This is
In
not
fact,
as fun
actually
for
gonna
me.
dash and move right next to you. Right, and then I think it's Boar's turn. Yep, it's Boar's turn. What are you gonna do?
I
Oh, hold on. By the way, also the Shadow Demon is hidden. No one can see it.
That's kind of what I assumed that stealth was for.
Well, so he stealth. Oh, actually, no. Okay, no, he can use a full action to do it. Basically, he hid twice. He hid once to get away from them, and then he hid again afterwards once he'd revealed himself by picking up the torch.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, what you doing, Boar? Again, Dylan is doing better, but still could simply die.
Help me.
All right, I'm gonna drop another torch by my feet to illuminate the area.
Okay.
Also, my chatters thankfully informed me that my mic was fucked up this whole time.
Oh, have you been saying shit?
No, it's just that all it
Screwed up
was
OBS.
all it was is coming through the fucking webcam because my PC had an update and I forgot because it switches all my settings back when it happens. So, whoops, sorry chat. Thank you for the info.
And then, so lighting the torch is a bonus action, so I can't do a dash action, right?
And I happen to not have my fucking TikTok up.
Dashing
So-
is a full action.
Dashing is a full action unless you're a rogue, yeah.
Okay, so
That's why the one that dashed to Tata couldn't just beat him to death.
I was gonna say, yeah, you could dash to me if you wanted, and then be there to help me.
yeah, I'm gonna do that.
That shadow demon is still hidden, even though it's lit in that area.
Yep. Which, so I assume you didn't walk straight through the pool of acid?
No, I want to be on that side. I walked around like the left side.
Okay. Okay, and you dash to get over there? Because that's a little bit more movement than you have, but plenty if you dash.
Yeah, I dashed to get over there.
Okay, then that'll be the end of your turn, right?
Yep.
Alright. That makes it Jarek's turn.
I'm gonna put away my short bow, look the shade in the eye, unsheath my rapier, On guard, motherfucker. And attack
Here
it
we
with a
go.
rapier. Does an
18 will hit. Roll damage.
6. So take 3. And end turn.
All right. After that, it is Kareth's turn.
And the light's still here.
Yep.
Is I do hidden? Can I do a perception?
Let's see.
Or look for him?
Hold on, let me measure. Actually, no. 20. The bright light does not extend far out enough to reveal the shadow demon. He could be anywhere.
Okay. I'll move to there. And how far away is that shadow? 25 feet. How far away, like, if I shout, like, try and intimidate to, like, get the taunt the shadow towards me?
How far away?
Yeah.
Everyone in the arena can hear you. The acoustics are great. So it's really all about your roll.
All right. Well, I'll try and do like intimidate, taunt, try to get him to come over by me.
Okay. Give me an intimidation roll. There we go. What are you saying?
Shit, I'm not like. I'll say.
He was talking about us hiding in the doorway.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm trying to taunt the shadow off of the captain.
Oh, okay.
I can't even see the fucking captain, dude.
Yeah. I'll just shout that your mother is lighter than my undercarriage. I don't know.
I wouldn't have been taunted.
It's a shadow, you know. You gotta be dark, right? So.
Your mother is lighter than my undercarriage. Yep, that'll do it. That's it.
Yep.
That's it right there.
The shadow looks over at you and goes, alright, is that the end of your turn, Kareth?
Yep.
Alright. Dead Shadow's turn. Shadow Demon's turn.
He goes.
Boop boop doo. Give me a perception check, Kareth.
Oh my, that's funny.
Right.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Out of the dim light, the shadow simply appears, striking out at you. Does a 22 hit? Kareth?
Yeah.
Okay. Does 22 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Take 16 psychic damage.
Well, it kills me.
Also, did you check your helmet, the thing in the inventory that I told you about?
I mean, how do I check it? I see I have it there, but I tried.
Click on it, and when you
for it.
click on the title of it, stuff should drop below it, and it should tell you what it does.
Or in my case, there's a black dot
there's-
on the
there's
thing.
a little
If you,
dot to the way
yeah,
right side. Yeah. I
yep,
see
if
it.
you click the dot, it should pull it down.
It grants resistance to psychic and thunder damage.
Oh, so he'll take 8 psychic damage then.
Which, if I can tank 8, you should too.
Yeah, I have 12 HP.
You're also raging, aren't you?
Yeah, but because it's
Yeah, that won't help him against psychic yet. If I can take 8, you should too. Yeah?
Well,
Yeah, if our least tankiest character can take 8 damage, I bet you our second tankiest character can also take 8 damage.
yeah. That's
All
pretty
right.
logical line of thinking, I think.
Yeah, no. You're onto something there. Definitely onto
Then
something
the
there.
Shadow Demon is going to hide again. Because again, it's still in dim light. It can just do this over and over again.
It can hide on not its turn.
No, it is its turn. It's still its
it is
turn.
its turn. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't see it in turn.
No,
either.
it's not that bad. It'd be really
Well-
impressive if it could do it on other people's turn.
Yeah, I thought it was a reaction.
Right. And so it is. Oh shit. Okay, well, again, it was visible when it attacked you, but then it immediately hides again. So let me move it back to the non-visible layer. God damn, sorry, it's taking me a second because I got it. Shit just loads so slow.
If it's loading slow, just have it load faster.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank
Happy
you for
to
that.
help. Yep.
After that, it is Dylan D's turn. Go ahead and give me a death saving throw. Critical failure will kill you.
I didn't.
Alright.
I didn't critically fail. I just failed.
Which means your next throw is going to be the last throw you make.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you
yeah.
just don't end up
Yep.
making it.
Yep, hopefully not.
'Cause
I suspect that I will not, but we'll see.
it would be funny if he didn't. If he was just like, you know
Yeah.
what, I ran over here, but now I'm going to fuck off somewhere else.
Yeah, I suspect that I will not be having to make it, but we'll see.
Leave you
Alright,
to
the
your
shadow
own
is
devices.
going to attack Tata.
That'd be really funny.
surprise it's
He uses dash action and everything just to get over there.
That misses.
Luckily for you, because you don't have a ton of strength to drain.
I don't.
And
Yeah.
again, that one's actually not a death save. If your strength
That
hits
one's
0,
death.
you
die.
become a dead person. You don't make the saving throws. You are simply someone who isn't alive.
But luckily, I'm not non-evil humanoid.
Oh, we're in hell. I'm gonna have way more fun with that than just. Anyway,
So I don't become a shade.
Boar,
And
it is your
D4.
turn.
I'm gonna full dash into the acid bath. No, I'm just kidding. Um, can I do like a medicine check to pop up
So
Dylan?
the way it works, it's just
Help action.
assumed that all player characters are proficient in CPR. You can just use an action to stabilize him, and he goes back to 1 hit point and is conscious.
I will do that.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
All right. Anything else? Moving anywhere? Doing anything else with your bonus action?
So Dylan's popped up back to 1.
Yep.
Where do I know? Do I know roughly where all the enemies are?
You know roughly. Well, you know exactly where one of them is, the one that's attacking Tata. Oh, I guess you
Yeah.
can't even see that. So actually, you don't. You don't know shit. They're all in darkness. You don't know anything at all.
Okay. Um, I guess I will move. Right there and end my turn.
Okay. After that, it is Captain Jarek Blackfin Boss's turn.
Does 16 hit?
A 16 absolutely hits. Roll damage.
Does it take 6 piercing?
It does take 6 piercing damage.
Is it dead?
Well, technically, it's been dead for a very long time, but if you mean is it not a danger to you? No, it's still very much a danger to you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. Kareth, your go.
I don't really want to move because I'm assuming he's still standing right freaking next to me.
You did see
Can't
where he
hide in
was.
bright light.
Yeah, but
If you swing on him and hit him, he's no longer hidden.
yeah, but I don't know exactly where he's at.
Fair.
I can take one more torch out. Cause this is a would be my bonus action, taking a torch out and lighting it, right?
Yep.
And just dropping it at my feet.
Yep. Get you the torch. Right.
So I'm assuming he's not there. If I don't, oh, he's right there. Okay, he's one space away from me.
Can you see him now?
Yep.
Perfect. There you go.
I'm going to actually move by our captain dude here, attack the shadow, try to get him off of him.
Okay.
I have like multiples of this stuff here. It's weird. 14.
Okay. 14 does hit. Roll damage. You cleave the shadow in two, and suddenly there's daylight. Well, not daylight. Hell light between you and Jarek. He looks beautiful in the view in front of you.
Okay. That's great. I'm awesome.
That's great.
You're welcome.
All right. That's the end of your turn?
Yeah. After I said you're welcome to him.
Perfect. In that case, it is the Shadow Demon's turn. It's going to take a step forward and huck the light into the acid. Cool. And hold on, there's no bright light anywhere else, right? There's no nothing's. I'm gonna look over at Dylan's thing for a second just so I can see. Yeah, no. Okay.
What the yuck is that thing?
That's
What
me.
the yuck is what?
New character
Oh.
token.
Sorry, there's like a dragonborn right there.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, sit, new token.
But if I delete my old character, I lose vision.
Oh, I can do that. Don't worry about that. I can take care
You
of
also
that.
get removed from turn order. So you have to add turn order on.
Not a
your
big deal
character.
either. Give me a second and I'll fix it all. Alright, you are going to be Kareth Drakthar. Update default token. And then
So
perfect. There we go. Alright, just gonna add Kareth here, set his shit to 7. Perfect. Everything working for you?
I think so.
Alright, here we go. Then... Oh, fuck. Okay, it's the Shadow Demon's turn. That's whose turn it is.
He hucked the thing into the acid.
that is what he
He
did.
yucked the thing into acid. Now he's going to... Actually, that was a... I did say that was a turn. Oh, not a turn. An action. So he's going to hide again.
So, when you hide, do you just automatically go invisible?
He does.
He does? He doesn't have to make
Yeah.
any sort of like dexterity check like the rest of us?
No, yeah. So he has an ability, so he can hide in shadow, or dim
Yeah.
light or darkness.
Well, he takes the hide action.
Well, no, he can do it at will. It's an at
Well,
will
not
thing.
at will. It's a bonus action. So it takes up his bonus action. Now, if you're standing next to him or something or doing something like that, I'll give you a perception check. But if he's just fucking around, not messing with you, and you're somewhere else, I'm not gonna have you roll for perception. He's just gonna get away with whatever he's doing in secret.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. We're not really being perceptive.
Right. So when he attacked Kareth that last time, I had Kareth make a perception check. He failed it abysmally, and then just got attacked. But if he if he had been spotted, it would have been different.
Okay.
Okay, that's the end of Shadow Demon's turn. Makes it Dylan D's. It's your first turn in a bit.
I have returned. Alright. Sorry, I just stepped away from the desk. I'm coming right back.
Remember, your strength's been reduced.
By 2.
It was reduced back down to 28.
There's no way his strength is that high.
It is not.
Actually, it was reduced to 32. It was just a solid 34 before.
Unless
Alright.
this is one of the helpful NPCs in the campaign on Tuesdays. His strength is definitely not 28.
Plus, we've never had an NPC of any capacity with a strength of 28 in any of our Tuesday night stuff.
We've had some weird wisdoms.
Haven't we?
Not,
Oh, I guess no. Even the T-Rex isn't that strong. No, the Cloud Giant. The Cloud Giant has a strength of 28, doesn't he?
We haven't dealt
Oh,
with
It's
not a
27.
friendly NPC.
No.
That's an unfriendly
yeah.
NPC.
And
yeah,
plus,
that
I think the
does-
Cloud Giant's 27. But the
I was 27. You're right.
yeah. I'm gonna lay on hands on myself.
All right, Dylan's gonna jack off on stage. The cheering is even louder than it was before.
When I think about getting resurrected by my friend, I touch myself. All right.
All right, gonna move.
I am gonna move.
Every time I think about Dylan D's, thinking about getting resurrected by a friend, touching himself, I touch myself.
Now I can see what the fuck is going on. Okay, cool. And then I will end my turn.
Think of Dylan D's touching himself, thinking about getting resurrected by a friend. I touch myself.
Data's just going off. Pop off, Data. Take your crown, King. Alright, we got a whole bunch of folks to go before me. I am going to take my headset off and make some mac and cheese. I'll be gone for like 4 minutes. And I'll be back.
Okay.
It takes longer than that to boil noodles and stir
Oh,
in.
it's a microwave.
Please.
It's a microwave.
All right, Boar, it is your turn.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm just gonna move here and end my turn.
Okay. That makes it Kareth's turn.
I am going to step over to there. And then I'm gonna taunt the shadow demon and call him a chicken shit for hiding in the shadow and not actually fighting.
Okay. What are you saying?
I said I'm gonna just call him a chicken shit for hiding in the shadow and not actually fighting us.
You're a chicken shit for hiding in the light like a coward.
Poor little baby is like the light.
Right? Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yep.
Okay, it's the end of your turn. Got it. Then it is the captain's turn.
Not a big deal, but how did Kareth end up ahead of me in turn order?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess yeah. You're both tied, so it just sort of moves you around. Technically, the tiebreakers, which one of you has the highest dexterity, which is, I think, the captain.
I would hope so. Mine's 19. But
Anyway, what are you doing on your turn, Tata?
I'm gonna light. I know you got rid of my hooded lantern, but I figured I could still have it because I would be heavily encumbered. I'd just be encumbered still. So
Sure. What are you doing with the hooded lantern?
I'm gonna light the hooded lantern, and if I can, I'd like to strap it to my belt.
Okay. Okay. So you're trying to tuck a flashlight into your pants, is what you're doing.
No, I'm trying to hang a lantern on my person.
Or like, I'm just trying to get what it is you're attempting to do here.
Well,
Okay. A hooded lantern. I assume it's lit. Like how? What's exactly your? You're just gonna have a hooded lantern on your belt.
yes.
Is it gonna shine light somewhere? Like details, finer details. I need more of those.
Is it able to shine light if it's lit on my belt, hanging from my person, not covered by my clothing?
Yes. It's a hooded lantern, so I assume. Um, Again, part of the point of that is that you can shine small amounts of light where you want to. Okay, you just want
Oh,
light source on yourself. That's
that's a
all you
hooded
want, right?
lantern.
Is that all you're doing?
I see. Uh, so actually, I guess I'm going to. What's the what's the radius of a hooded lantern?
It's gonna be
I guess it's not a radius. It's
as a
more of a.
torch.
Let me look into it a little more. I didn't understand the hooded lantern part. Uh, cast bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light. Okay, so actually, I'm just going to set it down.
Okay, so
What if you set it down, the demon might take it and throw it.
there's a
Also
light
true,
source there.
but I'm already in the light.
Just
Dude, your internet must be going out because you keep cutting out for your
put
mic.
enough down that he can't spend his whole turn doing it.
What?
Okay. There we go. Everyone sees that light source, right?
Yeah, it doesn't seem accurate, but I see it.
Okay. What are we doing now?
How big is that radius for the hooded lantern?
20 feet, bright light, and then dim light 20 feet past that. So 40 in total.
The hooded lantern says it's bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30.
Is that the hooded lantern's description? Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Okay. Does it say what it does for low light?
30 feet for dim light.
So it's 60 feet total, is what it says.
Yep. Yep.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Okay.
What did I miss?
I put down a hooded lantern.
I don't know what that is.
It's a light source.
Okay. Right where you're standing?
Yep. It
Okay.
burns for 6 hours.
Okay.
And
It's
that's
a
all that happened while I was gone? That's it?
Well,
We've been doing nothing with this lantern for a bit. What else are you doing, Jack?
that doesn't reveal the demon.
No.
'Kay.
Actually, hold on.
Let's not.
Nah, it does. Okay, hold on. It
That's
does.
not quite accurate. Here, this is more of a realistic circle. That's your entire radius that you've
Okay, there
put
we
down
go.
for light.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. There's the bright light. So no. Yeah. No. Nothing is revealed.
Nothing is revealed. Okay. By that sentiment,
You
I'm going-
can make a perception check to try and spot it in dim light if that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I'd like to try to shoot it, so I'd like to try to make
Give
a
me a
perception
perception
check. Okay, I'm gonna assume that doesn't hit.
It does not.
So I'm going to shoot right on this tile with my longbow or short bow.
This tile?
Correct.
Okay, do it.
16.
It flies through the darkness and lands on the other side of the arena.
Sick. And then I guess I'm gonna step back.
Okay,
That'll be the end of my turn.
that makes it the Shadow Demon's turn.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was gonna happen.
It was not subtle, yeah.
That was like pretty obvious.
He's visible here again for a moment. And then he will disappear again, taking another hide action.
So wait, where was the lantern?
The lantern is actually still where it was. What the Shadow Demon moved was one of the torches that someone else had dropped.
Understood. That makes sense.
Okay, now after that, it is Dylan D's turn.
All right. And are there any more enemies besides the dumbass?
You currently cannot see any enemies. The whole crowd's cheering like we're in the thick of the fight, though.
Well, because, yeah, there's got to be shade somewhere. All right, I'm just going to... Here's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I can make it. I'm just going to dash over here, I guess, and just stand here. Stand about right here. And then I'll end my turn.
All right. That makes it Dead Shadow's turn. Okay. Boar, your turn. Also, this door is closed, by the way. If you don't win the fight, you're gonna die here.
Whatever you just did made everything disappear. Well,
Oh,
go
really?
Yeah.
He was getting all of his vision from the doorway.
Really? Okay, hold on. What the fuck have you been looking at up until now, if that's the case?
Not the left side of the arena.
I guess you have been fucked up. What? So hold on. Can you see your own token? Because you're right there, right? You can see.
Yes. Now I can, yes.
Now I can.
Okay. Well, we'll sort that out
I
later.
did-
What are you
I
doing
did
on your turn?
before, then whatever you switched made everything just go dark. And then, yeah, that made it. I can't see any
I don't
tokens.
know why? There's multiple light sources in there. You can see now though, right?
Yes,
vision
not.
His vision is probably a token or a square behind the door.
Why? What? There's no tokens in. Okay. Well, you can't walk through the door, but we're gonna leave it open, I guess. I'll sort that out later. What are you doing? It's your turn, Bor.
I am going to. Move back and then just chill with the group. And I'm gonna ask everyone what the game plan is. How are we gonna get this guy to reveal himself? Not in the weirdo with the trench coat kind of way, but
All right. Is anyone answering right now? You guys can talk to each other. It's a free action. That's just you guys. You guys got to carry that.
Well, I don't have any ideas. Everything like he just throws our torches in the acid. Like
Well,
it's silly.
I have a short bow. Are we worried about ammunition currently?
There's 4 of you. You can drop 4 torches.
We can drop 4 torches.
Yeah, and he can
but
also throw 4 torches in the acid.
Not
I
in
can
one
also-
turn.
I can also just keep shooting at him. Eventually, I'm bound to kill him.
True.
Only if
gotta
you know
come
where
to
he's
us.
at.
We could
Well, he's
just
in the
sit here.
shadow.
We could sit here and make perception checks every turn and try to hit him with range shit. That's probably the best option because like that fight in there is just becoming silly at this point.
yeah.
And if we go in there, he has advantage.
Kareth, give me a wisdom check.
It's like we have a group of level 1 characters fighting exclusively invisible enemies. The
Yeah.
Kareth, the fight's supposed to be silly. You're here as entertainers first, fighters second. You're gonna have to go in there one way or another, or come up with some Looney Tunes shit to do that. But hiding in the corner isn't fun. It's boring for the audience, and it probably means that whoever's organizing this is gonna give you a huge penalty if you stay there.
If I may, we're the only visible characters. We're not hiding at all.
They're hiding from us, actually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also did put down the lantern, so if someone wants to grab that,
That's
they
true.
could-
The lantern
they-
is still there, so
they could
everyone
walk
can see
in.
around there. Yeah.
they could grab the lantern and walk in there with it and set it down.
Is that still right there?
Yep. Yep, it's lit. It's lit for 6 hours, so someone could just pick it up and walk over there closer to him.
Well, I mean,
just-
may as well keep it on your belt. Like, there's no point to drop it on the ground so you can grab it.
I was trying to set that up, but it was kind of
So
difficult.
you can also, again, the rapier is a one-handed weapon. You can just hold it and the rapier at the same time. If
Okay,
it's,
that's
you
what
can
we-
hook it on your belt. I was trying to get you to like elaborate if you just if you just want to have it on your belt, you can emit light around your character. That's fine, but It seemed like you were trying to do something, and then that never came together.
No, that's what I was trying to do, was just hook it to my belt so I'd have light around my character.
Okay, you can do that. Give me a moment. Oh, sorry. There.
And if that comes with like a penalty to the radius, I'm fine with that.
It does not.
Well, I say let's plan for that then, and go in swinging.
Well, and do we know how many shadows are left in there? We killed a few shadows, but
I think there's
what,
one.
There's one. Okay, one or two at least. Okay. Well,
The one that downed you.
That one for sure, but I thought there was 4 shadows. Maybe there's only 3 at the start.
I can't remember if there was a 4th one. I think you're right, though. I think there is a 4th one somewhere. I just don't want to go into the shadow and get jumped.
Yeah, I guess we'll all. I guess the audience can probably see the shadow. I was gonna say. I guess we can all go fight in the shadow where nobody can see us and nobody will be entertained. That's.
Oh, the imps can see in the shadows.
Yeah, I know.
They're
I
imps.
figured. Yeah.
They think it's hilarious when you get stabbed in the back from something you didn't have a chance against. That's why they built the arena.
Okay, so that light source on the ground is no more, and it is on my person.
Yes.
I'm emitting.
And it should follow your character around correctly.
It doesn't seem to. Well, yeah, it does.
Alright, so again, it's Boar. What are you doing here? I think it's still your turn? Or did you move into your turn?
Yeah, I'll end my turn because I moved. Just not really an action I can do. Yeah, I'll just end my turn here. Say, lead the way, Captain.
Captain, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move, I guess, 20 feet in that direction. Well, maybe not quite 20 feet. Well, maybe I guess it is 20 feet. Does that reveal anything?
Nope.
Alright. So... If that doesn't... I'm gonna shoot an arrow at that square. Along this path.
Okay, make the roll. You just wing him, but in the square next to where you were aiming, your arrow does strike the Shadow Demon.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, there you go. Roll damage.
That's a 10.
10. Perfect.
So it's probably a 5.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end of my turn.
Alright. After that, it is Kareth's turn.
Well, I have a two-handed axe or sword, so I can't really take out a torch and walk with that very easily.
No, but you
I'll
can
move
see him right now.
Well, can we, or do we know he was hit even?
Yes, he got hit. He was visible when he's hit. You should be able to see him now.
Okay.
If he's hidden, I'll make sure you literally cannot see him.
Okay. I don't know how far my javelin can go here at all. Range 30, 120. What's that mean?
30 feet.
What do you... Oh, yeah. Javelins have relatively short range. You get disadvantage on the shot if it's outside of your short range.
So 30 is a short range and 120 is long. Is like the long range, but you have penalty.
Yep.
Oh. I'll just walk up to here for now. I'll just shout at him like, "How'd that feel?"
Okay.
That'll be
So
my
you're not
turn.
making an attack? Okay, got
No.
it.
Wait.
Right, you're not throwing a javelin?
No.
Okay.
I only have a couple left.
That will make it the Shadow Demon's turn. Let's see.
My rage probably dropped off by now too.
Is your rage dropped?
I think it is because I didn't hit him.
Well, yeah, you didn't make
You
an
didn't even
attack,
take an
yeah.
attack.
Do you want to make an attack before you end your turn?
No.
Okay. Alright, then your rage is over. You take a level of exhaustion.
No, you
Oop.
don't.
You don't take exhaustion.
He doesn't?
No.
No.
Oh, because he's not. Yep, that's. I keep forgetting because Ori's always playing that, but that's actually the specific Berserker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's for like Fury or something.
Alright, okay, so he moves there. And it's gonna hide.
Frenzy, I think is what it is.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
Frenzy.
I think that's it.
Frenzy's the one.
That makes it Dylan D's turn.
Dylan Dees is going to move to about right here. And then Dylan Dees will end his turn.
Okay. That makes it Dead Shadow's turn. Boar.
Alright, I'm gonna move right up here, use a dash. I believe that's 45 feet. And I'm gonna throw. No, I'm just gonna end my turn here.
Okay. That makes it Kareth Drakar's turn. Drakar's turn. What you doing, Kareth?
Nah, I'm thinking what would be the best option. Obviously, we have to get into the shadow. Well, shouldn't it be the captain's thing? Is he before me? Because the dexterity is higher.
Oh, yeah. Kareth. Oh, sorry. Jarrett, go first.
I'm gonna follow this character into battle. And shoot my longbow.
Why did nothing else
Uh,
light up when you got closer?
It did.
Oh, I guess
Okay.
not for me. Sorry. I can only see what I can see.
I'm pretty sure it did.
It did for me.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay, so it did for both of you. That's good, because it did not
Yeah,
for me.
it feels like bright light in this area. But I didn't hit, or I didn't reveal him. Can I make a perception check? See if I can see him?
Yes, keep in mind if you don't have a direct line of sight, I will allow you to make the roll, and you will just fail no matter what you roll, though.
All right. Well, I fail anyway. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
so you really don't know what you don't know. There are known unknowns and unknown unknowns. We're pretty much all in unknown territory.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the target, the space I have selected there.
That space right there?
Yep.
All right.
That would miss either way.
The whole crowd just goes berserk with laughter. All right. Anything else? Is that where you're ending your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Kareth, your turn.
I'm gonna stand here, and I'm going to use my breath weapon, and I'm gonna shoot it in this direction.
Okay.
Now,
Is that fire, or are you some other kind of dragonborn?
fire? Yeah.
Perfect.
Um.
Do you want to make the flame breath thing in the... Do you know how to do that?
What? Flame breath thing. Oh no, I don't know how to do that. But that was pretty. So each creature in an area of exhalation must make a dexterity saving throw. 2d6 on a failed save.
This will, of course, also illuminate the area briefly. It's sad, Tate. If you just taken one more step forward, your light from the lantern would have revealed him.
I didn't have one more step forward.
Yeah.
Maybe if I had taken a step back. Oh, yeah.
All right. And you said it's a dexterity throw. What's the DC?
DC for this saving here. Put in chat too, right? Just...
No, that's actually not. That's an ability check, not a saving throw. He is going to make his save.
So then you take half.
All right. And what is that damage? Have you rolled it yet?
2d6. So I roll that.
Yep. You can type /R space 2d6. Or
Okay.
4.
Okay, so half because of that, and then half again because he has resistance to fire, so he's going to take 2. There we go. The flame ripples over the spinning saw blade protruding from the wall as it envelops the shadow demon, but he just glares and smirks at you. Anything else, Kareth?
No.
Okay, then it is the Shadow Demon's turn. He is going to take a step to the side, move forward, bloop, and walk straight through the giant stone square like it wasn't even there, and then he's going to attack Tata.
shit. 17 hits.
17 hits. Take 11 psychic damage.
I am down.
You are down. The good news is, the light is clipped to your belt, so it's still there. Even if you're on the ground, there's still light going everywhere.
You gotta pick up your body and throw it in the acid.
Don't give him any ideas.
Oh, First of all, the moment I realized I had a giant pool of acid to put on the arena, throwing you in it was always the goal. That will be... let's see. He moved 3. Should he take a step back? Well, if he can't disengage.
Well, he can't.
He can't. And while he can move through stone, that doesn't make him immune to attacks of opportunity. Fuck, I guess he's just gonna stay there. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's making a stand here. Actually, no, he's not. He's gonna let you have the attack of opportunity. From two of you, actually. So both of you, Kareth and Boar, you get attacks of opportunity. Right? Well, some of you did more with that than others. Kit, roll damage. Chris, stop making critical fails while you're standing in between a pool of acid and a saw blade. It's not going to work out the next time. I know what's going to happen, but something's going to happen. Alright, he'll take 5 damage. Okay, and bonus action hide. Oh, well, actually, he was here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, fuck, he can't even really do that. He can't do that, actually. Actually, he's fucked. No, he's straight fucked. Oh, it's actually worse for him. Never mind. You guys are getting a little lucky. He fucked up. No, not adding another Shadow Demon, as funny as that would be. Oh, god damn it!
We're still trying to figure out where that one shadow demon went.
You mean the Shadow?
Yeah, not shadow demon, shadow.
Okay. He's gonna take his 8 damage for fucking up his math. Okay, not a great turn for the Shadow Demon, although not a great turn for Tata either.
Tata's on the ground, isn't he?
Yes. Which makes it... Dylan, your turn.
Alright. Well, I'm going to... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to use my action to help up Tata. And then I'm just literally going to stand right here.
Okay, so Tata's stabilized. Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright, Boar, it's your turn.
Alright, I am going to... move here. Can I do a perception check to see if I see him?
So, did you see where I put in the chat the incorporeal movement thing?
Oh, yes.
So, it took that 8 damage. It is currently inside the stone thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So you can't spot it or fight it. Technically, it's invulnerable to you at the moment, unless you have something that can rip apart a stone boulder, or actually carved stone. But you know, he fucked up. He's gonna get out of there and give you more chances to attack him. But he already took his damage for ending his turn there. So you can't do anything to him at the moment. He fucked up.
Okay. And I'm just gonna stay where I'm at and end my turn here.
Okay. If that's Boar, then it is. Actually, I'm gonna have Kareth go first this time because Jarek's rejoining the world of the living. Kareth, what are you doing?
Walking through this little spot here is the saw blade, right?
Yes, as long as you are conscious about it and no one pushes you, you can move past it without taking damage.
Then I'm just gonna go that way. Just as
Okay.
nothing showed there, so we're gonna just go and sit right there. Because obviously I know he's in this like block somewhere. But and I will like hear kitty kitty and then just wait there.
Give me a perception check.
Gotta pull that sheet up quick. Oh my gosh, it's actually decent.
That's gonna be a push. Okay. Anything else in your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Jarek, your turn. You are currently prone. Standing up takes half your movement.
All right. I'm gonna move probably 10 feet this way. Has anything changed?
Not on my screen yet. There we go. No, not for. No, nothing has changed. Everything that you should be able to see, you can see, or at least I think you can. You should only be looking at your teammates in dead shadows right now.
Yes.
Um,
I'm gonna twiddle my thumbs and end my
Okay.
turn there.
Then that makes it. God damn it! Did I delete? I did. I fucking deleted the Shadow Demon from the fucking turn order. I am just on a fucking roll. Give me a second. Hopefully I remember his trash ass roll was at 5. Okay, great. Now there's 3 fucking Shadow Demons. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Should I be keeping track of arrows or no?
No, you don't keep track of arrows. Like I said, D&D's inventory system is not great, so you can, if I made archers keep track of their arrows, fucking archers already have to deal with enough shit. I'm not gonna make them do that. Okay, here we go. What's the move? Okay, well, first he's gonna hide, and he's gonna auto succeed because he's hiding while in something no one else can see. Oh, but here's the thing. There's bright light everywhere else he goes. So that's actually...
Well, this is dim light, isn't it?
Aren't you emitting bright light?
Yeah, but I can't
Yes,
emit it
this section
past this
here
pillar.
is dim light. But... Well, actually, no, I guess there's... Right, there's some dim light. Bloop. Okay, Boar, give me a perception check. You spot the shadow demon before it attacks you, so it does not have. Well, actually, we'll give it a no. We'll give it a stealth check, and it failed. Okay. And hold on, it's not in bright light at the moment. Okay, so it's going to attack. Does a 20 hit, Boar?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and take 12 psychic damage. I don't remember if you've been hit before. Are you standing?
I am standing, but barely.
Got it. Well, he's not going to disengage. He's not going to hide. Okay, I guess he's finally standing his ground. Here we go. Really went badly for him last time he tried to do a fast one, so he's just going to stay here.
Where?
Do we see him? I
Is
don't
he
see him.
visible to me then?
He is. Oh, is he still been on the? Okay, got it.
So no one's seen him this entire time.
Now I see him.
Perfect. Okay, he's going to end his turn. So that makes it Dylan. Actually, hold on. It does not, because
Shadow's gonna come out of hiding and fuck someone up.
Tata, you have the mind of a prophet. I just wish that this thing would fucking work correctly. Bloop. All right. Kareth. All right. The shadow's going to attack you from the shadows while hidden. You failed your perception roll when you moved there. So it has advantage on this. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
A 14 does hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Take
I'm down.
That's
10
actually
necrotic.
surprising to me.
Yeah, actually, it is. That was kind of weird. I thought it was going to be okay there. But yeah, no. So that happens, and then we're going to roll a d4 for that strength loss.
So that happens.
Oh, it's only one. Your strength only goes down by one, and you will be making death saving throws on your turn. And after that, it is Dylan's turn.
I can't even see where the fuck that happened. Where is? I don't know where he is.
Unfortunately,
Like,
it's
other side of
directly on the
shadow.
other side of the thing. For
Okay.
You actually can't see that. You were in exactly the wrong position to see that.
I was like a
You
bunch
can
of
hear him
like
screaming though.
I can see almost the entirety of the arena, but I couldn't see any of that.
Yeah, unfortunately, they are sitting in the one spot you can't see.
All right. Well, I
There's
guess
one spot in the entire arena you can't see, and they decided to have the fight there.
I'm gonna walk over here. Oh, I can see shit now. Okay.
Yeah, on my screen I couldn't see. I can't see any of that.
Well, you're standing right there. How can you not see that?
That pillar is in the way.
His
The
sight
pillar?
is
No, it's not.
his sight is below the door.
Okay.
Remember?
Okay. Now I gotta figure out what the fuck is happening here. Did that accidentally turn you off?
For a second it did.
Oh, because I closed the
what
door
the-
and reopened it. It wasn't anything you did, David.
Okay, hold on.
I was like, wait, how can you not see that? You've been here the whole time.
Theater of the mind, baby.
What the fuck is this? Okay, anyway, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna hit this token, and whatever the fuck is going on, I'm just fixing it. Okay, yeah, for some reason your fucking vision's are up. Okay, what the fuck are you seeing through?
Oh, that fixed it.
Right. There we go. Now that you can actually see shit,
Yeah.
that's the weirdest fucking shit I've ever seen. What are you doing, Boar? The Shadow Demon and the Shadow are just standing right there.
Was Dylan done with his turn?
Oh shit, yeah, it's still Dylan's turn.
Yeah.
Fuck,
I just let you guys fix that. I guess I'm gonna hit the Shadow Demon.
do it.
Thinking 11's gonna miss though.
And 11 is gonna miss, though.
Yeah, I think we're fucked.
Well, one of you is currently dying, so that's not that far off from the mark here.
Oh,
After that,
shit, I forgot about that. Oh, damn it.
do you have a healing word?
No, I don't.
No,
I
you
can't.
don't
I
have
can't
level
cast spells at level 1.
Yep. You don't have smites either, do you?
No, I have nothing except for land hands.
Well, Warhammer's still Warhammer, even if it was shitty right there.
I mean, it's not really Warhammer when my strength has been drained and I couldn't see enemies for the entirety of the fight. But yeah, no, that's that. All right, I guess my turn's over.
Okay, that makes it Boar's turn.
Okay, so you're down right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't move
Yes.
to me because you'll get attacked.
Moving over there will prompt an attack of opportunity, though.
It shouldn't.
Oh, okay, I guess you can stand here.
Yeah, true. You could stand there and not
Here.
provoke it. Yeah, he wouldn't. He couldn't reach him from there, though. I don't think.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I could reach him and render aid.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I will do that.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right, perfect. That's gonna make it Jarek's turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Surprising. To right here, so that I have line of sight. Well, actually, that might still nick the pillar. Okay, let's move a little further.
Keep in mind, you're the only source of bright light there right now, right?
Yep.
And okay.
And that's 30 feet away.
Okay. Perfect.
Well, it might not be. It might still be.
We'll
dim
we'll
light.
call it 30 feet right now and just
Okay.
go from there.
Yeah. And then I'm going to shoot my short bow.
Do it.
Does a
8 will miss.
8 miss.
Great.
That'll be it.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right. That makes it Carrot's turn. You are down. It'll take half your movement to get up, but then you're up.
I guess we'll get up.
Yeah, you might as well whack the fucking shadow next to you.
Doesn't do opportunity attacks. I thought going from
Opportunity attacks only trigger when you walk away.
I thought they were when you stood up too. All right. Well, I will swing at the shadow for 18.
18 will absolutely hit. Give me some damage.
4.
Honestly, that Shadow Demon is pretty much the MVP for their team at this moment. Not Shadow Demon. That Shadow has downed Dylan Dees and Kareth. It's done more than the Shadow Demon, actually.
Yeah, I mean the shadow demon hid in the shadows and then hid in a pillar.
To be fair, the hiding in the pillar was a fuck up. He took damage for it.
Deserved.
Yeah, no one wanted him to be in the pillar. You didn't want him to be in the pillar. He didn't want to be in the pillar. The audience didn't want him in the pillar. No one wanted him in the pillar.
I think I prefer when he was in the pillar, actually. And I wish that he had
Dylan's
stayed
being
there.
contrarian.
Yeah, I wish that he had stayed in the pillar.
Okay.
That's on me.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn, Kareth?
Yep.
Okay. We already did Jarek's turn, right? Which makes it the Shadow Demon's turn. What's he gonna do? What is he going to do?
If you
Gotta go
guys
back in the pillar.
hide, you were right.
Well, so here's the thing. He's in bright light currently, so he can't hide.
Ah.
Now, you can fuck around with the incorporeal movement, but that still provokes an attack of opportunity. Smartest thing to do is go on the offense. That's what he's got to do here. Right. He is in bright light. He has disadvantage. He is attacking Dylan. And that was with disadvantage. Okay, wow. Dylan, I'm going to assume 23 hits.
23 will hit.
8 psychic damage.
I am down.
Okay.
No.
That is the end of the Shadow Demon's turn. Which makes it this Shadow's turn. And it's attacking Kareth. Does a 16 hit?
Yep.
Okay.
Isn't there some rule like if you go over damage by so much, you just die?
There was in older editions, not in this one.
I think it was your max HP.
Yeah.
It was a portion of it.
Okay.
I'm downing it.
Yep, there's 14 damage. Are you down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That point, it is Boar's turn. What are you doing? Dylan and Kareth are down. You are standing next to 2 enemies.
Wouldn't it be Dylan's turn?
I guess I never did take my turn. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
well, hold on. No. Oh, yeah, because Dylan has
You
to
have
make
to do
the
a death
yeah,
save.
yeah. Yep.
There's my turn.
Okay. All right.
All right. So
Now, Boar, what are you doing?
Well, I guess I'm
You
gonna
could
go
revive either of
for.
Or you could attack. It's all on you. You could drop a torch.
Yeah, I'll drop a torch as a bonus action. And then I'll attack the shadow.
The shadow swears angrily when you do that. Not about the attack as much as just the fucking light.
Would you have the advantage though, because now it's bright light and there's shadows?
That gives the Shadow Demon has disadvantage on attacks while it's in bright light. It does not change its defense. 9 will miss.
All day.
All right. Kareth, go ahead and give me a death saving throw. That is a success. All right. Jarek, your turn.
I'm going to move 10 this way and 10 this way. And then I'm going to shoot at the shadow. Not the Shadow Demon. I should have shot the shadow demon.
It's a critical success. I'll let you hit them both.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they're in a line, and it's a crit success. You hit them both. Roll damage.
That's 10 each, correct?
Yep, that is going to be 10 each. Which... Shadow D...
And cut. I'm being told his mic cut out. Hold on.
Okay, can everyone hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That was Tata. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep. Is the shadow just fine still?
The shadow is alive. Also, speaking of shadows, now that you're standing there,
I've revealed the last one.
you
Oh,
have
God.
revealed the last one, correct?
The one that's been fucking hanging out the whole fight. Hasn't done shit.
Yeah, that one actually, like, straight up just sleeping on the job. Okay, and that's the end of your turn?
Well, yeah. I don't have movement. Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
I'm prepared to go down.
that's going to make it this shadow's turn.
Did we ever figure out why the fucking shadow, that one shadow, was like dancing then humping the pillar?
No.
He was hoping that if you attacked him and critically failed, you would impale yourself on the spikes.
Okay. Who's that directed at?
That is directed at Boar.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's directed at Kareth. This shadow is just attacking you while you're dying. It succeeds, and then you auto-fail one of your death saving throws. So just mark one up as a fail.
Wouldn't it miss? Doesn't it have disadvantage? I don't know how it's ruled when someone's laying on the ground.
Um,
I think it cancels out because it's disadvantage and advantage on a prone enemy.
Okay, so it'd just be the 21
that is
then.
correct.
That makes sense.
That is
Okay,
correct.
Cool.
All right, then after that, it is Dylan D's. Give me a roll.
Oh no.
That is a failure.
Wait, so Kareth,
All right.
so Kareth got automatic failure too because he got hit by the fucking shadow?
Yeah, so he's at one success, one failure, and you're at 2 failures, right?
Correct.
That's going to make it Boar's turn. Boar, you have allies that are about to die.
How
Go for the kill.
go for the kill?
I'd rather be saved, personally.
Yeah, I would say save D's.
Kareth can hold out for one more turn. I can't.
Well, unless he critically fails.
Yeah, unless he crit fails.
So then,
That's like a
if
one.
I move back over to above Dylan, would I get an opportunity attack on me?
Yeah.
You can move... Well, if you move all the way to directly above Dylan, yes, but you can just move one space over and reach him.
Okay, so I'll do that, and then I'll pop him back up. Well, render aid.
Hell yeah.
There we go. All right. That
And
makes
then-
it
Yep.
Kareth's turn. Give me a roll.
Look
Boom,
at that.
that's a success. You're on 2 successes, right? And 1 failure? Okay. So... After that, it is the captain's turn.
I'm gonna move closer.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna shoot my shot at the shadow that's fucking up Kareth.
Okay.
23.
You kill him.
He's dead. He had 1 HP.
He had 2, and you were gonna roll 2 dice.
Yeah.
I guess technically you could have crit failed in both of them, but they didn't. He's dead.
Well, you can't crit fail damage.
I mean, you can
okay,
roll
no,
one.
You could have just rolled if your damage had been 2, and that gets halved. He would have taken 1 damage
Oh,
and
yeah,
still
he
had
would've
1 hit
taken
point left. But I guess it was technically possible for him to survive, but he did not. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. It is the Shadow Demon's turn. He is still in bright light, and he is just not loving life here. He's going to attack Boar with disadvantage. Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Perfect.
So your AC is 15?
Yes.
What class are you?
Barbarian.
Oh, we have 2 barbs. Okay.
Yeah, we're a beefy party. It's like 3 beefcakes in a row.
Our only spellcaster can't even cast spells at this level.
Hey, you took a. Here's the thing. When I told you probably don't need to be too tactical about your character choices, 5th edition's really generous on just not fucking you over like that. But if it ever is going to happen, it is at level 1. So that's why I was excited for this fight. This is fun. It still might end with the party wipe. I think you've got it, but it's not over.
I don't think we have it.
We have 2 enemies, and he doesn't seem to have multi-attack.
Correct. Him not having multi-attack is what's holding this in here.
Yeah. We have 4 party members, and they can each only make an attack.
Yeah.
turn.
That one shadow has 22 health, though, and we do no damage, but we'll see what we can do.
Hold on. Whose turn is it now after... Oh, that was the Shadow Demon's turn.
So it's my turn. Or
Yes,
no,
it
actually,
is.
no, it's the shadow's turn.
No, other Shadow that's done nothing all game is going to keep doing nothing. He really likes that whole nothing gig he's got going on.
Dude, these shadows just have bizarre tactics. That one shadow, I tried to do a perception check to figure out why the fuck it was dancing. And then this shadow has done nothing. Alright. I'm just going to swing at the
Maybe a
shadow
drug
demon.
from hell.
And I'll probably miss. Yeah, I will miss.
Yeah, you just rolling 8s is kind of unfortunate. That's not even like I'd blame the strength loss, but that isn't even what caused that.
Well, I would have hit him last time, but the strength loss literally did lower me to where I can't hit him. So yeah.
That is true. It did lose you 1 hit there. All right, now after Dylan, unless you're gonna.
I think
I
that's
assume
my
you're not
least
moving.
favorite trope in any game is debuffs that last more than like a couple turns. like the-
This one is.
That's like the least fun
This-
mechanic I've ever had to deal with in any game.
It's a short rest, so you get it.
I
you're
know.
only gonna have to deal
Like
with
I know when I'll get it back, but the fucking hey man, I fucking hate that shit. All right, my turn's over, I guess.
It doesn't affect me until I die.
Right? On the other hand, it does mean you don't, like, to be clear, you won't get death saving throws. Your character will simply be done. Now, after Dylan, that makes it Boar's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action go into a rage. And then attack with my great axe to the demon.
Okay. 16 will hit. 9. Okay, it's going to take 5. All right. And that is going to be the end of your turn, right?
Yep.
All right. That makes it Kareth. Are you conscious, Kareth?
I have to roll one more yet.
So no.
Now he is.
He's not conscious. He just stabilizes at 0.
That's right. Yep. He's stabilizing.
Someone still needs to help him.
Yep.
He's just not gonna die.
There
Which,
you
to
go.
be fair, again, you're in hell right now. Death is permadeath.
10 is a fail, isn't it?
No, 10's a pass.
No,
10 or
10's
higher
a pass.
passes. Has to be 9 or lower for a fail.
So you
I'm
have an
pretty
11.
sure he's right.
You have an 11 out of 20 chance of rolling a success
Correct.
Actually, hold on.
instead
Now
of
I'm
50.
wondering.
Yeah. I'm unless the rule change 10 passes. It's 10 and above
Okay,
that
we're
passes.
gonna call it a pass, and also even if that was a fail, it wasn't gonna be his final fail. So we're just gonna move on
Right.
from that. Kareth, that was your turn. Jarek, your go.
I'm gonna join the festivities.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch to my
I'm gonna
rapier,
join the festivities.
and I'm gonna attack with the rapier, and I'm gonna miss with the rapier.
Sweet. Okay, then that makes it the Shadow Demon's turn.
He's just gonna fuck someone.
Well, first, oh, sorry, I'm having some issues here. Technical. Here we go. First, he's gonna huck that fucking torch into the acid.
Cool.
It doesn't
And
matter because
then-
there's a light right next to him.
This is correct. Then he's going to move 30 feet straight this way, provoking an attack of opportunity from everyone that can.
I rolled an 8 again.
Tata hit. Roll damage, Tata.
Does sneak attack?
Yes, this will trigger sneak
Okay.
attack.
Sick. Get shit on!
Alright, that's 15, which is going to make it in
8.
8.
Is Boar gonna roll his? Oh, he did.
Yeah, you both failed.
Yeah, I don't think a 10 hits.
Right? Then he's going to bonus action hide. Okay.
Wait, didn't he have to walk through the pillar again?
Yes.
he ends
He only
his
takes
turn.
damage if he ends his turn in there.
Ah,
The reason he did
okay.
it before is because he fucked up, moved too far, and then ran out of movement in the middle of the pillar.
Uh-huh.
That's why I said he fucked up. And
wait.
I'd already made you all roll for attacks and figured and everything, so I'm like, fuck, he just ends up in the pillar and has to take it.
But he
Fair
treats
enough.
the pillar as rough terrain, doesn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
his
difficult
movement
terrain. So it
typically
reduces his
40?
movement, all that jazz. Yeah.
Okay. Sick.
And after that, it is Dylan's turn. Kareth's still dying, right? Well, not dying, but
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, I'll use my
He's just laying
action
on the ground.
to stabilize him. I'll just come over here and do that. So here, I hereby declare you stabilized. And then,
I was stabilized. I just wasn't standing.
yeah, well, now you're standing.
Now you have 1 HP instead of
So
stabilized at
yeah.
0.
So I guess what I'll do is I'll just come stand right here, and then I actually am gonna light a torch and drop it at my feet.
okay.
Why are we dropping torches at our feet when I'm here?
More light. That way,
Okay.
if you move or die, and get your whole body chucked into the acid pool, there's still other light.
And I guess, can I roll a perception check?
Actually, for where you are right now, you do not have to. He's within the bright light range, so this is actually just going to reveal him.
Okay. I figured he was kind of over here somewhere. There he is. What a dumb bitch. The fuck's he doing over there?
Yep. All right. Is that
Actually-
your turn?
Actually, I'm going to point at him and say, "You hurt Jarek, but you're next, you cunt!" And then I'll end my turn.
All right. That makes it Boar's turn.
Alright.
Alright. I'll ping him. I'll also shout out where he is, just so my team can see him.
Okay. So then with that, I'll move next to him. I'm still in a rage, right?
I believe so.
Did you re-rage? Or no,
No.
sorry. There's two barbarians. I'm confusing which person raging's, which person's not.
Because if bonus action went into a rage, then hit him.
If you hit him, you keep your rage until you don't hit him for a turn.
Well,
Okay.
it's actually until you don't make an attack on an enemy. Is the wording.
Oh, well.
Okay. Should I have gotten a bonus to my damage roll?
You should have got a +2, yeah. You should have got another +2 to your damage.
So, what was my damage? 9? Yeah, so it should have been 11?
Yeah, should have been 11.
For the future, underneath your inventory or underneath your hit dice, you have your like weapons, your attacks. Below that, you should have global damage modifiers, and rage should be on that.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
So just check that box whenever you're raging, and it'll auto-apply that damage. And it reads 2 next to that.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, then with that, I will hit him with my great axe again.
Well, should we real quick go back and apply the actual damage though? Because that should be.
It would be 1 damage.
It'd be 1 more damage additional that the Shadow Demon would take.
Alright, you can have the 1.
All right.
Sweet. So then, yeah, I'll attack with my great axe.
Okay, give me a damage roll. Okay, so that's 5 damage.
And that's my turn.
All right. All right, Kareth, your turn.
I use my last rage that I have. I will jump down here and go for the swing. Crit.
If you times my last 2 rolls combined by 3, I rolled that much damage. I rolled that number.
Okay, that is a critical success.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't apply it?
Yeah, I was
Wild.
looking at that.
It didn't. No.
Well, so here's the good news. You dealt enough damage even without factoring in the crit to kill your opponent. The Shadow Demon dies.
Ooh.
It lets out a moan, wisps of chaos and abyssal energy flow down into the air and dissipate. The entire arena goes silent for a moment, and then erupts. Even Kareth, with his Myrmidon helmet that blocks out excessive noise so he can keep concentration, can barely think straight. There's such thunderous applause going through. People are losing their goddamn mind. All the imps with their weird banners and the shirts that are all seem to be in one big group, They just start shouting in several different languages, "Toral futures to the moon! The illiterate savages took it!" And then they're losing their goddamn mind. All right, and everyone gets 400 XP, and that's where we'll call it for the night.
I thought we weren't doing XP. I thought we were just like story-wise, you gain levels or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was saying at the very beginning. The way we're going to be calibrating these fights, the fights the backup characters do, we're going to have one of these sessions every time you level up. And then you're just going to do... These guys do level through XP. When you're in Hell, we have XP leveling, and the way the fights are going to work is every fight is just going to be enough XP to get you from one level to the next. That's how I designed this fight. The Shadow Demon is almost enough experience to get you there on his own. He's just a little bit short, so I tossed in a couple shadows to make up the difference.
That's better than average.
That is better than average.
Take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. This action can be used only to take dash, disengage, or hide. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna start being good.
Really strong.
You said 400 XP?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Which 300 is how much you needed to level up. So 400 should get you there.
Okay. I appreciate characters such as the Rogue, or classes such as the Rogue, that don't need to select spells or make choices.
Yeah, you don't have to make a choice to level 3, I think, which is where you do your subclasses. I'm going to be honest, I thought this was going to be a shorter session.
Are you hoping we die?
Well, no, I thought you were going to... Well, I thought maybe you'd win a little quicker. I wasn't sure how this was going to go. But I guess I was technically late, so part of that's on me. But yeah, no, I had a ton of fun. That was nice. Got a little bit worried when Dylan and Kareth were down, but
I was pretty worried when he got downed in one hit.
that critical success on Tata's shot was fucking clutch. You might have actually died without that.
I had literally like 2 HP.
Oh, I landed a singular attack the entire fight and couldn't tell what was going on the entire time.
Yeah, the shadows were a little they dealt some damage.
Did you make any planned story elements based on any of our characters' characteristics?
So kind of. I did want to tie Kareth into the shit, because I just like, well, I already knew I wanted to do a Coliseum in Hell. I already knew that was gonna be my theme for the backbeat here. And once Gareth's like, I'm a renowned gladiator, I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, that works. Yeah. That was really on the nose. I liked that. Dylan D's was a little... His stuff isn't happening in the arena as much. And Jarek...
Because I went through and I kind of redid my personality traits, ideals, bonds, and flaws. Because two of my personality
Oh shit, when did you do that?
Like, at the beginning of the fight.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, no, I didn't, because I didn't check at the beginning of this fight.
I can put them back to how they were. but I realized that like 2 of my personality traits, I get 2 of them, and they were the same, and they were
Okay.
fucking lame. And then